A woman just delivered a dead baby, and shockingly, it was the baby of your. My beloved child, don't skip, because what I'm about to tell you isn't just shocking, it's something that will make your entire body freeze for a second. A woman has just delivered a lifeless baby, and the entire hospital went silent when the truth came out. Everyone expected it to be a tragedy isolated to her, but then a nurse whispered something that changed everything. This baby belongs to someone they never expected. And the moment your name was mentioned, the atmosphere shifted from sadness to pure disbelief. Stay till the end, because every second you watch, another layer of truth unfolds, and you're closer to the revelation that will flip your entire perception of someone extremely close to you. Something huge is waiting for you. But listen carefully, the shocking part isn't that the baby didn't survive, the real twist is connected to the identity of the man behind it. Doctors were confused because the DNA patterns instantly matched someone who wasn't even present at the hospital, someone who had been living a double life, someone who had been hiding a truth you were never supposed to find out today. And the moment the staff searched the name deeper, one phrase kept popping up: this person is directly linked to you. My beloved child, don't skip, because this one connection is about to reveal one of the most surprising truths you've heard all year. This isn't coincidence. This isn't random. This is a once-in-a-lifetime revelation meant to shake you awake. Stay till the end. And now, here comes the part that will make your heart race. The woman who delivered the baby wasn't supposed to be connected to you in any way. She was living miles away, no link, no past intersection, nothing. But the moment she collapsed during labor, she kept repeating one name, again and again, almost like a final confession: tell them, it was their own, and before she completed the sentence, her voice broke. That unfinished word is the key to everything. The truth is hidden inside her last breath, inside the DNA report, and inside the identity of the man who tied all of this together. Don't skip, my beloved child, stay till the end, because we'll reveal the first clue about whose baby it truly was, and why your name was attached to it in the first place. My beloved child, don't skip, because what I'm about to reveal now is the first thread that connects you directly to this heart-stopping mystery. When the hospital staff opened the confidential report, there was a handwritten note attached, something that shouldn't have been there at all. It said, "If anything goes wrong, reveal this truth to the one who deserves to know." And right below that line was an initial, a single letter, the first letter of someone extremely close to you. Someone you trust. Someone whose face flashes in your mind right now even if you don't want it to. Stay till the end. Because this clue isn't random, it's the beginning of a truth that has been hidden behind your back for months. Something huge is waiting for you. A nurse confessed something even more shocking. The woman who delivered the lifeless baby had been secretly meeting a man in the evenings, a man who always came with his face half covered, acting nervous, acting rushed, acting like every visit was the last. And when asked about him, she only said one sentence that stunned everyone: he's connected to someone who has no idea what's happening. My beloved child, don't skip, because the description she gave of that man matches someone in your life perfectly: the way he walks, the tone of his voice, the way he avoids eye contact when he's lying. The nurse said he looked terrified, like he was hiding a truth bigger than himself. Stay till the end. And here comes the surprise that tightens the entire story. Before the woman passed out, she asked the nurse to hand over a small envelope to the real person who deserves the truth. Inside that envelope was something unbelievable, a photograph of the man she had been meeting. His face wasn't shown, but half of it was visible, and the part that was visible is identical to someone you know extremely well. Someone who has been acting strangely. Someone whose sudden absences never made sense. My beloved child, don't skip, something huge is waiting for you, because the next part will reveal why she chose to expose this now and what connection this man truly has with you. My beloved child, don't skip, because now the truth begins to sharpen, and every detail is pointing closer and closer towards someone you never expected. When the photograph from the envelope was examined under better light, another shocking detail appeared: the man was wearing a bracelet. Not an ordinary one, but the exact same unique bracelet that someone close to you wears every single day. The kind that isn't sold anymore. The kind that only a handful of people own. And when the staff compared it to the description you unknowingly gave of that person over time, it matched perfectly. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. But here's where the emotional twist hits the hardest: the woman didn't blame him. She didn't cry out his name in anger or betrayal. Instead, she whispered it softly, like someone protecting the last piece of a secret she was forced to carry alone. And that whisper sounded eerily similar to the nickname of a person in your circle. A nickname that only a few people know. My beloved child, don't skip, because this isn't just a revelation about a hidden relationship, it's about a truth that was meant to reach you, not anyone else. She didn't ask the doctors to call him. She asked them to call you. She believed you were the only one strong enough to hear what she couldn't finish saying. And now, the final blow of this chapter. After the staff checked the hospital's visitor camera, they noticed something spine-chilling. That man, the one in the photograph, the one tied to the baby, had visited secretly earlier that day, just hours before the tragedy. He stayed outside her room, trembling, pacing, looking like he wanted to enter but couldn't. And before he left, he said one cryptic sentence to the receptionist: "If she doesn't make it, tell the truth to the one who unknowingly trusted me." My beloved child, stay till the end, something huge is coming, because the next part will expose exactly who that man truly is, and why fate decided you should be the one to uncover this. My beloved child, don't skip, because now the story steps into the territory where everything becomes personal. The hospital staff finally decoded the receptionist's statement, and when they matched it with the earlier clues, the bracelet, the silhouette, the whispered nickname, one name stood out so clearly that they had to cross-check it 3 times. And every single time, the result pointed toward the same person in your life. Someone who has been pretending to care, pretending to support, pretending to stay loyal. My beloved child, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Before I reveal the identity, pause for 1 second, share this right now, because someone else might also be living with a truth hidden behind a fake smile. Comment if you feel the energy shifting, because this revelation isn't just a story, it's a reflection of what the universe has been trying to warn you about. Subscribe if you don't want to miss the next part, because what's coming is so surprising that even the hospital staff said they had never witnessed something like this before. Don't skip, every second matters. Here's the shocking turn: when the staff went deeper into the hospital's digital logs, they discovered that the man had used a fake name during every visit. But the phone number he wrote down? That number was traced back to someone extremely close to you. Someone who has recently been stressed, secretive, disappearing without explanation, arriving home late, avoiding conversations, and acting as if they're constantly hiding something behind their eyes. My beloved child, stay with me, because the next part reveals why this person hid their identity, and what unfinished truth they were trying to keep away from you all along. Don't skip, something huge is about to unfold. My beloved child, don't skip, because this is the moment where the truth stops whispering and starts shouting. When the investigators followed the phone number trail further, they uncovered a message thread between the man and the woman, a conversation that was hidden, deleted, and erased on purpose. But one message survived, one she screenshotted before everything spiraled out of control. And in that message, he wrote, "If anyone finds out, everything will point back to me through the person closest to you." That single line proves it. He knew you would eventually be pulled into this truth. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. The tension grows even deeper when you realize this. The woman kept every secret not to protect herself, but to protect you from the emotional storm she knew was coming. And now, the universe is dropping every sign, every clue, every hidden thread at your feet. My beloved child, don't skip, because you need to hear this with complete clarity. The man wasn't running from the hospital. He wasn't hiding from the truth. He was avoiding you, terrified that the truth would destroy the trust you gave him so easily. His connection to you isn't casual, it's personal, strong, and built over years. Whoever he is, he knew his actions would break your heart in ways he couldn't repair. Stay till the end, something massive is about to surface. Before this unfolds further, share this video right now, because someone else might also be trusting the wrong person without knowing it. Comment if your intuition is picking up something, because your energy is deeply connected to this revelation. Subscribe so you don't miss the next chapter, because what's coming next will shake everything. And here's your final clue for now. The investigators found a voice note he left the woman, short, shaky, recorded in panic. And in that voice, he says your name. Not angrily. Not fearfully. But in guilt. My beloved child, stay till the end, because the next part reveals why he said your name, and what intense truth he was trying to confess before it was too late. My beloved child, don't skip, because now the truth is finally stepping out from the shadows. That voice note the investigators uncovered, the one he left moments before everything collapsed, has a trembling confession hidden inside it. When they slowed down the audio, a quiet breath came first, then your name, spoken with a mix of fear, regret, and something he had been carrying in silence for too long. He didn't say it casually. He didn't say it by mistake. He said it like someone who knew the truth was about to reach you no matter how far he ran. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. The investigators revealed one more chilling detail. Right after saying your name, he whispered a sentence that changed the entire direction of the case. He said, "I never meant for them to find out, especially not this way." That one line confirmed everything. He had been hiding a secret tied to the woman, the baby, and to you directly. My beloved child, don't skip, because this isn't just drama, this isn't just chaos, this is the universe exposing a truth that was buried under layers of lies, fear, and guilt. Whoever this man is, he didn't expect the truth to come out today. He thought he still had time. He thought the secret would stay in the dark forever. But fate had other plans. Stay till the end. And here's the twist that will make your entire body freeze. The woman, before collapsing, had told the staff that you were the only person who deserved to hear his secret. Not his family. Not his friends. Not even the people involved. You. That means whatever he was hiding connects to your life more deeply than anyone imagined. Before we move forward, don't skip, don't blink, don't scroll. Because the next revelation will expose what he was so afraid of telling you, and why the universe dragged you into this truth at the exact perfect moment. Stay till the end, something massive is about to unfold. My beloved child, don't skip, because now the truth begins to breathe, slowly, painfully, and with a weight strong enough to shake your entire reality. When the investigators replayed the voice note again, they noticed something hidden under his words, a faint sound, almost like someone knocking on a door or pacing nervously on a hospital floor. It proves he recorded that message inside the building, just moments before everything happened. He wasn't watching from far away. He was right there, close enough to witness the truth unfolding, but too afraid to face it. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. And then came the line that changed the entire direction of the investigation. After whispering your name, he said, "Tell them I didn't abandon them. I just couldn't face them." My beloved child, don't skip, because those words weren't meant for the woman. They weren't meant for the staff. They were meant for you. Someone in your life, someone you trust more than you realize, had been keeping a responsibility, a reality, a hidden chapter concealed behind excuses and vanishing acts. He didn't walk away from the woman, he walked away from the truth he knew would eventually reach your ears. Stay till the end. Here comes the twist that tightens the entire emotional pull. When the woman was brought in, she kept holding something in her hand, something so tightly that even the doctors struggled to open her fingers. Inside her palm was a small folded paper. And on that paper was a name. Not her name. Not the man's name. Your name. She wasn't trying to expose him. She wasn't trying to frame him. She was trying to reach you, because she believed you were the only person who could handle the truth without breaking. My beloved child, stay alert, don't skip, because the next part reveals why she wrote your name, and what message she was desperately trying to deliver before her last breath. My beloved child, don't skip, because now the revelation you've been sensing from the very beginning starts to take shape. When the doctors finally unfolded that small, tightly clenched paper from her hand, the room fell into complete silence. Your name wasn't written casually. It wasn't scribbled. It was written with trembling strokes, like someone fighting time, fighting pain, fighting the last few seconds to make sure you received what she couldn't say aloud. And below your name was a half-finished sentence. A sentence that stopped right before revealing the one truth she wanted you to know. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. The investigators enhanced the ink pressure marks on the page, and what they discovered next left everyone stunned. The beginning of the sentence read, "You deserve to know that he," and then it ended abruptly. But the pressure marks beneath the incomplete words hinted at what she was trying to write. She wasn't blaming you. She wasn't warning you. She was passing something to you, something the man was too afraid to confess. My beloved child, don't skip, because this missing piece isn't random. It's connected to the guilt he carried, the baby, the secret meetings, and the reason your name kept resurfacing like a puzzle piece that refuses to stay hidden. Stay till the end. And here's the part that will make your entire heartbeat pause. A nurse revealed that in her final conscious moments, before she collapsed entirely, the woman kept repeating just one phrase: "Tell them the truth, tell them before he lies again." She wasn't talking about the staff. She wasn't talking about strangers. She was talking about you. All the clues, all the signs, all the threads point to one thing: she trusted you more than she trusted anyone involved. She believed only you could understand the truth without letting it destroy you. My beloved child, don't skip, because the next part uncovers what she was so desperate to tell you, and why the man connected to all of this feared this moment more than anything in his life. My beloved child, don't skip, because this is the moment where the truth stops hiding behind clues and begins to breathe right in front of you. After the woman repeated that final plea, "Tell them the truth," the investigators searched her belongings for anything that could complete her unfinished message. And inside her bag, tucked deep beneath a scarf, they found a small audio recorder. It was damaged, cracked, almost unusable, but one tiny audio file survived. And when they played it, the first word she spoke was your name, gently, painfully, like someone who knew this message was meant for you and only you. Stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. In that faint recording, she tried to explain everything, but her voice broke every few seconds. What she managed to say was enough to shake even the investigators. They didn't know. He kept them in fear. He said the truth would destroy the one person he can't lose. My beloved child, don't skip, because this single line reveals more than anything said so far. The man she was tied to wasn't protecting her. He wasn't protecting himself. He was trying, desperately, to protect you. He feared that once you learned the full truth, you would walk away from him forever. Stay till the end. And then came the final detail from the recording, the one that sent chills through everyone who heard it. Her last audible words were, "Please, tell them I never wanted to hurt them. Tell them the truth is not what they think, it's deeper." She wasn't exposing him out of anger, she was trying to free you from the storm he created. She believed you deserved clarity, not confusion. She believed you had the strength to face what he was too afraid to tell you. My beloved child, don't skip, something massive is coming, because the next part will uncover what truth he was hiding, and why your name has been entangled in this tragedy from the very beginning. My beloved child, don't skip, because now the revelation is finally stepping out of the silence, and everything hidden until now starts aligning into one undeniable truth. When the investigators cleaned the damaged audio file further, they uncovered a few extra seconds that no one had heard before, a few seconds that changed the entire emotional weight of the message. In those final moments, the woman tried to say something about the man. He wasn't running from you, he was running from what he feared you'd discover about him. My beloved child, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. As the investigators pieced her words together with everything the man had said, one pattern stood out crystal clear. He had lived in constant guilt, not because of the baby, not because of the secret meetings, but because he believed the truth would break the bond he had with you. He tried to hide it by acting distant. He tried to bury it with excuses. He tried to run from it by avoiding conversations, by leaving abruptly, by pretending everything was normal when deep down he knew it wasn't. My beloved child, don't skip, because this next part explains why your name was mentioned more than anyone else's. Stay till the end. Here's the emotional twist the investigators confirmed: the woman wasn't trying to expose him, nor was she trying to blame you. In her final words, she made something absolutely clear: please don't let them hate themselves. Tell them the truth wasn't their fault. She wanted you to understand that what happened wasn't a betrayal directed at you. It was a tangled truth he didn't know how to confront. She wanted you to know that despite everything, you were the one person he never wanted to lose, and that everything he hid out of fear, not manipulation. My beloved child, don't skip, because the next part will reveal what truth he believed would break you, the truth that has kept your name echoing through every piece of this story. My beloved child, don't skip, because now the truth is finally standing inches away from your understanding, and every detail revealed so far has been leading to this one moment. After listening to the recovered audio again and again, the investigators noticed something subtle: the woman's voice softened when she spoke about you. She wasn't warning you. She wasn't trying to distance you. She was trying to comfort you. She said, "They don't know how to tell you, they think you'll blame yourself. My beloved child, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you." The investigators then turned their attention to the man's behavior in the final days: his nervousness, his sudden disappearances, his trembling hands, the guilt in his voice when your name came up. And now it finally makes sense. He wasn't hiding because he betrayed you. He wasn't scared because he had done something unforgivable. He was terrified because the truth he had been carrying would force him to reveal a part of his life he had locked away long before he ever met you. A part he believed would change the way you saw him forever. My beloved child, don't skip, because this is the moment where the emotional weight connects to the core of your relationship with him. Stay till the end. And here is the twist the investigators couldn't ignore: the woman confessed in the recording that the man always spoke about you with a strange blend of fear and admiration. She said, "They love you, more than they can ever say. That's why they're scared." Those words reveal everything. He wasn't afraid of losing the woman, or the truth, or the consequences. He was afraid of losing you. Afraid that once you learned what he'd been hiding, you would turn your back on him forever. My beloved child, don't skip, because the next part will reveal exactly what he was so afraid to tell you: the truth that connects the baby, the fear, and the reason your name never stopped echoing through every part of this story. My beloved child, don't skip, because now the truth is no longer hiding behind clues, recordings, or whispered sentences. It's right in front of you, waiting to be understood. After going through every piece of evidence, the voice note, the handwritten paper, the broken recording, the investigators realized something crucial: the man didn't fear the woman's condition. He didn't fear the hospital. He feared the moment you found out what role he truly played in her life long before you entered the picture. My beloved child, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. Here is the emotional punch that changes everything. The woman revealed in her recording that the man carried a heavy guilt because he once made a decision that shaped her entire future. A decision made years ago, long before he met you, long before he became part of your world, long before he even imagined you'd exist in his life one day. She said, "He believes you'll think he chose us over you, but he never did." My beloved child, don't skip, because this one line uncovers the core of his fear. He thought that once you heard his past, once you learned about his connection to the woman, you'd believe everything he built with you was fake. But it wasn't. Stay till the end. And here comes the revelation that ties everything together. The woman confessed that the baby wasn't just tied to him, it was tied to a chapter of his life he never healed from. A chapter he closed in pain, confusion, and regret. She said, "He didn't betray you. He never hid you from me. He hid me from you, because he wanted to protect what he found with you." My beloved child, don't skip, because the next part will reveal what that past chapter truly was, why he feared it so intensely, and why the universe has brought this truth to your doorstep at exactly this moment. My beloved child, don't skip. Because now the truth begins to unfold in a way that finally connects the missing dots you've been feeling but couldn't name. When investigators replayed the woman's recording with enhanced clarity, they discovered a part that had gone unnoticed before. Her breathing slowed, her tone softened, and she said something that instantly shifted the emotional meaning of everything. "Tell them, he wasn't my future. He was only my unfinished past." My beloved child, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. This single line explains why your name kept appearing everywhere, not because you were involved, not because you were responsible, but because you were the one he chose after that past chapter ended. The woman wasn't trying to claim him. She wasn't trying to pull you into their history. She was trying to make sure you understood that what they shared was from a time he no longer lived in. She confessed, he changed the moment they entered his life, the moment he found real peace. And those words weren't about anyone else. They were about you. My beloved child, don't skip, because now the emotional core is shining through everything. Stay till the end. And here comes the part that finally explains why he was terrified of you discovering his history. The woman admitted that he had promised himself never to let the past hurt you. Never to let old wounds disturb your peace. Never to let unfinished stories make you question your own worth. She said, "He didn't hide you from me, he hid me from you because he couldn't bear the thought of losing someone who finally gave him hope." My beloved child, don't skip, because the next part reveals what exactly happened in his past, why that chapter remained buried, and why your presence became the one thing he desperately wanted to protect at any cost. My beloved child, don't skip, because now the truth is standing right at the edge, and every heartbeat of this story has been leading you to this one emotional turning point. When the investigators continued analyzing the recording, they uncovered another faint line, one the woman spoke with her last remaining strength. She said, "What happened back then, it broke him. He never healed. That's why he fears losing the only person who ever saw him differently." My beloved child, stay till the end, something huge is waiting for you. This one sentence reveals the real, raw truth. His past wasn't a scandal, it was a wound. A wound he never told you about because he wanted you to see him as the person he became, not the broken person he used to be. The woman explained that years ago, he faced a moment that changed everything for him. A moment of loss, confusion, and guilt that he carried silently. She said, he wasn't running from responsibility. He was running from the pain he didn't want to relive. My beloved child, don't skip, because this shows that everything he hid wasn't meant to deceive you, it was meant to protect his heart, and yours. Stay till the end. And now comes the emotional truth that connects everything together. The woman revealed that the baby wasn't a betrayal, it was a consequence of a past he never healed from. A past he thought would fade away but returned unexpectedly, leaving him frozen between what once was and what he never wanted to lose, you. She said, if you ever doubt him, remember, he changed only after you entered his life. You were his second chance. My beloved child, don't skip, because the next part will expose what exactly happened in that painful past, and why he believed revealing it would shatter the bond he treasures more than anything in his present. My beloved child, don't skip, because now the truth you've been walking toward from the very first moment is finally beginning to open itself fully. When investigators dug deeper into the woman's final statement, they discovered another fragment hidden under static, a whisper she forced through her fading breath. He never forgave himself for what happened, that's why he hid everything. This wasn't said in anger. It was said in compassion, as if she wanted you to understand the pain behind his silence. My beloved child, stay till the end. Something huge is waiting for you. And here is the part that reveals everything about his past. Years ago, he went through a heartbreaking chapter with the woman, a chapter filled with confusion, pressure, and emotional weight he wasn't strong enough to carry. He made choices out of fear, not intention. He distanced himself from her not because he didn't care, but because he didn't know how to face the consequences of a moment that spiraled far beyond his control. She said, he wasn't cruel. He was young, hurt, and scared, and he never healed from what it cost him. My beloved child, don't skip, because this explains why he trembled every time your name came up in this story. He didn't want his broken past to touch the pure bond he created with you. Stay till the end. And now comes the revelation that ties his past to your present. The woman confessed that the reason she wrote your name, the reason she asked the staff to contact you, the reason she recorded her final message, was because she knew you were the only one who could understand him without judgment. She said, please tell them, he didn't hide the past because he didn't trust them. He hid it because he finally found someone he didn't want to lose. My beloved child, don't skip, because the next part will reveal the exact truth he believed would break your heart, the truth he carried alone, and the truth she wanted you to hear from her, not from him, so you wouldn't walk away from the person who needs you more than you know. My beloved child, don't skip, because this is the final moment, the place where every hidden thread, every whisper, every unfinished sentence finally connects. When investigators gathered the last piece of the woman's message, they realized she had saved the most important truth for her final breath. In the faintest voice, barely audible beneath the static, she said, tell them, it wasn't betrayal. It was a past he was forced to face again. My beloved child, stay till the end, because this final revelation is the one she wanted you to hold with clarity, not confusion. Something huge is waiting for you. Here is the truth he believed would break your heart, the truth he carried alone, terrified you would misunderstand it. The baby wasn't from his present, it was from a painful chapter of his life he closed long before he met you. A chapter he never expected to return. He didn't abandon the woman, their paths had separated years ago. He didn't hide you from her, he hid her from you because he never wanted his past to stain what he built with you. The woman explained this with her last strength. He loved you enough to protect you from the parts of him he never healed. My beloved child, don't skip, because this is the moment the entire emotional story rests upon. Stay for the final truth. And now, the closing revelation, the one she wanted only you to hear. Please, don't let them blame themselves. The truth was never meant to hurt you. It was meant to free you both. She wanted you to know he didn't betray you. He feared being unworthy of you. He feared you'd see him through the lens of his past, not through the love he gave you in the present. She wrote your name because she believed you were the only person who could forgive him, understand him, and help him finally let go of the guilt he carried for years. My beloved child, stay gentle with yourself, stay aware, and remember, the truth didn't come to break you. It came to protect the bond that destiny placed in your life. Something huge has been revealed, and now, you finally know why your name was the center of everything from the very beginning.